What is up, you guys? This is MiniSuperHeroes Today. And in today's video, I'm going to show you my custom Ant-Man and the Wasp minifigure collection. Some of these figures are using official Ant-Man and the Wasp parts, and some of the figures have some little customizations, but in any case, all of these figures have some kind of modification that I've made, and I'm really excited to show you this minifigure highlight of my customs from Ant-Man and the Wasp. So, let's dive in and start breaking down these customs. Alright, so let's start with the main man himself, Scott Lang. For this figure, I used the Ant-Man and the Wasp torso, the Ant-Man and the Wasp legs, Poe Dameron's head, some spiky brown hair, which you can get from Hawkeye from the Civil War sets, and the black and red arms from the Surfer collectible minifigure. So, I think he turned out really great. And for the helmet, I actually put the Space Batman head underneath there, and it kind of lets you see that Ant-Man's mask is filled in because the actual mold itself has that empty space, so I really like the way that Scott Lang turned out. Next up, we've got Hope Van Dyne, aka the Wasp. I love my custom for this figure, and it was really simple to make. The torso came from the Wasp, from the Ant-Man and the Wasp set. The arms are the same. I used my little handcuff trick by taking a pair of handcuffs and cutting it off right there, and just putting it on the wrist to give her blasters. The legs are from Aisha from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. The head is from Tina Goldstein from LEGO Dimensions, and the hair is from Rey from Star Wars The Force Awakens. Now you'll see that Rey usually has 3 ponytails, but I actually took a sanding piece, like a nail file or sandpaper, any of that will work, and I actually sanded off that bottom part there, so you can see that her hair doesn't go over the wings. And speaking of the wings, those came from Beetle from the Spider-Man sets from a way back. So, I really like the way that Hope turned out, and let's keep rolling on with some more minifigures. Next up, we've got Ghost, and I really liked Ghost in the movie, and I like her even more as a minifigure. The torso and the arms are from the Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantum Realm Explorers set. The legs are from an Imperial officer, like an engineer character, so that you get that same kind of grayish tone to the suit, but you get some nice little detail on the legs there. The head is from Casual Batgirl from the LEGO Batman movie collectible minifigure series, and the hair is from Wonder Woman. So I really like the way that Ghost looks, and as we're doing here in this speed round of Ant-Man figures, let's move on to another figure. Next up, we've got Hank Pym, and as far as my reviews go, or my tutorials that is, Hank Pym is the most recent figure I've created. The hair is from Commissioner Gordon, the face is from Dumbledore, the body is from one of the Time Jumper guys, or one of the Monster Hunters, excuse me. I don't know why I said Time Jumper, probably because of that little pocket watch. And the legs are just tan legs. I really think it looks like Michael Douglas, and I love the way that this figure turned out. Next up, we've got Janet Van Dyne, aka the original Wasp. I used the white hair from Storm. I used General Leia's face so that you kind of got that kind old lady face that we got from Carrie Fisher from The Force Awakens. The torso turned around is actually one of the Rebel troopers, or rather Resistance troopers, from Star Wars The Force Awakens, with tan arms on the side here, and the legs are from Mordo from Doctor Strange. I really wish we got an official Janet Van Dyne, but until then, I really like the way that this custom turned out. Next up, we've got Randall Park's character, Agent Woo from Ant-Man and the Wasp. This figure turned out really great, and I absolutely love how much it looks like Randall Park's Agent Woo. The hair is just black combed hair, which you can get from Robin from the LEGO DC sets. The face is actually one of the oldest pieces in this entire showcase, and that comes from Short Round from the Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom sets. I really like the way it looks, and it really does look like Randall Park. And then the torso and the legs are from Agent Coulson from the Detroit Steel Showdown set from the LEGO Marvel series, which was themed to Iron Man. So I really like the way that this figure turns out, and let's keep rolling on. Next up, we've got the adorable Cassie Lang, and oh my gosh, I love Cassie Lang in the movies, and she is great as a LEGO figure, and I love the design that I came up with. So you'll just need some long brown hair here. This has come in some city sets and things like that, so it's not too difficult to find. The face is from the LEGO Jurassic World sets, and I'm going to be honest and show my true colors here. I didn't see Jurassic World, so I can't remember that character's name, but I think it's like Macy or something like that. But anyways, she's got those little freckles on her cheeks, and she looks really good. So then, moving down, the torso here is from Hermione from the Harry Potter LEGO Dimension sets. Then you just need a pink skirt, and then some short blue legs underneath to make Cassie kid-sized. I really love the way that this figure turned out, and I hope that you guys like it too. Next up, we've got the villain character alongside of Ghost, which is Sonny Burch. Sonny Burch was played by Walton Goggins, and he did an amazing job. So to break down Sonny Burch, the hair is from Peter Venkman from the Ghostbusters, so that you get that nice longer hair look with the receding hairline, which unfortunately Walton Goggins has. But moving down, the head is from Han Solo. He's got that amazing smug look that really fits Walton Goggins. And then the torso and legs are from Lex Luthor from the rebooted line of DC sets all the way back in 2012. Realistically, you could use any suit, but I really like this black suit because, let's face it, it looks a lot like Sonny Burch. So, let's move on to the next figure. So, the next figure is Bill Foster, who is played by Lawrence Fishburne. Now, Lawrence Fishburne doesn't always have his glasses on in the movie, but I really wish that my figure did have the glasses on. Unfortunately, there aren't a ton of African-American heads to pick from when it comes to LEGO figures, and on top of that, there's even less that have glasses. I don't even know if there are any. If there are any, let me know in the comments below, because I honestly can't think of any. So the hair is from Finn from the LEGO Star Wars Force Awakens line. The face is from Baron Mordo from the Doctor Strange set that came out with the Doctor Strange movie. The torso is from Franklin from the LEGO Jurassic World sets. I really think that it looks good for Bill Foster, and I like the way that that looks. I did have to switch out some black hands on that, though, to match his head, and then the legs are just standard khaki legs. They're a lighter shade of khaki, though, to be quite honest, almost like the Ghostbuster color. Next up, we've got the fan favorite Luis, and man, Luis is so funny in these movies. I used Superman's black hair for Luis. I used the face from Tasu Leech from Star Wars The Force Awakens, the Millennium Falcon that is. I used one of the generic security guard torsos from the LEGO DC sets, and I made sure that I got hands that matched the color of his face here, and then I just used black pants to give him his disguised security guard look. Next up, we've got T.I.'s character, Dave. So I used the same hair from Finn from Star Wars The Force Awakens. I used Falcon's head from Avengers Infinity War. I used this torso from a character named Vern from the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles movie line. And then I used some dark khaki pants to build Dave. And last but certainly not least, it's Baba Yaga, because we've got Kurt here. I love this design for Kurt, and I think it really looked good. The hair is from Egon from the LEGO Ghostbusters. The face is from the S.H.I.E.L.D. agent from the Spider-Man set that came with Carnage and Miles Morales. I love that open mouth face because he's got that Baba Yaga look on his face. But you can also get this head from the Ghostbusters set on Rey. It's Rey's head, the same thing. But not Rey from Star Wars, Rey from the Ghostbusters. So then the torso is from Knight Rider from the Knight Rider LEGO Dimension set, and so are the legs. So that's Baba Yaga Kurt. Alright guys, well I hope you liked this custom breakdown of my figures from Ant-Man and the Wasp. If you liked this video, let me know which characters you think turned out the best, and also, if you'd like to see more videos like this, let me know which Marvel movies you'd like to see full creation customs from just like these. This was really fun to put together, and it was something different, and I'd love to do it for every Marvel movie, so let me know which one you'd like to see me do next. Thanks so much for tuning in, and if you like the Mini Superheroes Today brick that I used in this video, be sure to check the description below for where you can buy that brick to help support my channel. So let me know which videos you'd like to see in the future for minifigure highlights like this, and until next time, build on. If you liked what you saw and you liked what you heard, feel free to click that subscribe button for more LEGO content coming in the near future. So, thanks for tuning in to today's video, and until next time, build on.